In recent years, Radnor Lake State Natural Area's more than 1,300 acres of trails and forests provide a peaceful and scenic retreat. However, during the Civil War, this land witnessed fierce fighting, raids, and destruction due to its proximity to Granny White Pike, the Franklin Turnpike, and the Nashville and Decatur Railroad. Both Confederate and Union armies maneuvered up and down these vital transportation routes throughout the war. In 1913, the Louisville and Nashville Railroad purchased 1,000 acres in the Overton Hills area south of Nashville. L&N had just completed a railroad line from Decatur, Alabama to South Nashville. The plan was to build a reservoir large enough to supply water for its steam engines at nearby Radnor yards. The basin below two ridges provided the location. Otter Creek flowed through this basin, and over the next 3 years, manpower and horsepower provided the countless hours needed to build the earthen dam and reshape the landscape. As Radnor Lake began to fill and water flowed to the steam engines, something unexpected happened. Birds began to discover Radnor Lake as a feeding and resting place during their annual migration. Efforts to preserve the Radnor Lake area began in 1923 when the executive vice president of L&N Railroad declared the site a wildlife sanctuary at the request of the Tennessee Ornithological Society. Executives with the railroad and their friends from the Sportsman's Club used the sanctuary for fishing, but a reverence for the beauty of the area was present even then among L&N families and neighbors who lived in the surrounding hills. Radnor Lake State Natural Area was established in 1973 as Tennessee's first official state natural area. Since then, with the help of the state of Tennessee, the Friends of Radnor Lake organization, and generous neighbors, Radnor Lake State Natural Area has grown by more than 520 acres. These land acquisitions have protected populations of wildlife and waterfowl, including the majestic bald eagles that have been seen fishing the lake. The number of visitors has risen from 48,000 in 1979 to more than 1 million annually today. Today, visitors can enjoy the beauty of Radnor Lake because of the wisdom and forethought of the many people who have loved this land over the past 100 years.